All right, and we are live from the Extra Mile Arena in Boise, Idaho. And, well, there is a lot to talk about. The fallout from Spring Carnival is massive here in SOW. And unfortunately, we are leading off the night with some of that fallout, as we have to hear from this guy. Now, of course, for those of you who have seen Spring Carnival, whether you watched it live or saw the replay on YouTube, just 5 days ago, Trent Taylor and Clint Cassidy did what many thought they would be unable to do. Many believed there was just no shot. This ragtag team thrown together by Kevin Daniels would be wearing those belts around their waists. They defeated the men who defeated the Dark Crusade, Moment for Life, in the main event, and won the World Tag Team Championships, now sitting around the waists of Death Row. And I will say that Moment for Life were our longest reigning, or not longest, but tied with our previous, so technically tied longest reigning World Tag Team Champions. 154 days for both the Dark Crusade and Moment for Life. There were some other ongoings at Spring Carnival that we will go over in just a moment, but right now, this dickhead has some shit he wants to say. Is this all he's gonna do? It's just yap? Just yap away? Oh, okay, so he's gonna... Of course he's gonna go talk shit on Aaron. They were also... Death Row was also successful in the 8-man grudge match, as Death Panther forced Damian Oxley to tap out to the shock fracture hold. It's just very... He's just talking, man. This isn't going anywhere other than him just talking shit.
5 minutes gone.
Okay, that's pretty ominous. I mean, that's the only bit of, like, remote news or information we actually got out of him in this entire speech, but, it's certainly an ominous comment. Oh? But wait a minute. That's not what I was expecting from these two. I figured they'd just be like, you know, everybody else, dodge titles matches and stay off TV. Maybe just keep doing the thing they've been doing and attacking people at random. But they want challengers, and they're wait, an eliminator? No, wait, right now? Yeah, I'm being told that it's happening right now. Okay, it's an eliminator open challenge from Death Row to anyone on the roster. And it's being answered by Blood Alliance. Well, this is going to be fun, at least. I mean, if Blood Alliance can get a pinfall victory over the tag team champions, they'll earn themselves a title shot. I think that's the closest they've gotten outside of the World Tag 500s and their previous title shot in the first season. So the closest they've gotten in season 2, I should say. Honestly, I'm very much rooting for them. I would adore a Blood Alliance win here tonight. Start with just a simple headlock, tossed away. Oh, okay. Nice counter, though, from Kick-Ass. I was going to say a headlock takeover immediately into punches, but Kick-Ass countering with the roll-through. And now we're getting just some more solid technical wrestling from Kick-Ass Sharp. Solid body slam, good reverb on the impact. Oh, gee, and Clint goes throwing some power around now, tossing him out of the ring by his hair. Works hard on those locks, man. Leave him be. Ooh, body slam on the outside. The padding out there is very, very thin. Once again, that time was with a water wheel drop. And the tag to Trent Taylor from Clint Cassidy. Double suplex. Kick-Ass blocking chop, but then gets caught again. Oh, the SOW special. Still not a fan of these two using that maneuver. Ooh, another nice counter from Kick-Ass Sharp as he now manages to escape into his corner and get the tag. Double team move, super kick, German suplex. Very good from Blood Alliance. And now we have an exchange of blows, punches back and forth between Trent Taylor and Marco Campione. Marco is a well-known striker. But Trent's kind of going toe-to-toe with him, and oh, there he goes. He manages to inflict a good bit of damage, but Marco, like I said, very well-known striker here at SOW. His punches probably pack the most pound-for-pound impact of anyone in the entire company. It looked like Trent was going for a tag, but it seems he decided against it. A body slam immediately into a pin. Not really, you're not going to get a 3 off of that. So after beating Moment for Life, you've got to wonder, how competent are the tag champs feeling? I mean, it'd be hard to be anything but super confident. The crowd clearly very pleased to have eliminator match with Blood Alliance this early in the show. Trent Taylor with a jawbreaker. Goes behind. Oh, come on, ref. You gotta catch those. Nice rolling elbow blocked by Marco, but then Marco gets caught in a headlock into some punches. Trent looking for pins off of simple combinations here. Leg sweep for Marco Campione. And now Marco, I mean, you know, you're not really going to see him work limbs or anything like that too often. He's mostly just trying to knock you out with a good punch. Solid uppercut is what he's looking for. Ooh, jawbreaker again. Trent Taylor, on the other hand, will smash your arms, smash your legs, and go for the grapevine ankle lock or an arm breaker. He also can kick you in the back of the head and knock your block off, or implant you face first in the ground with a DDT. Got a lot of options coming from Trent Taylor. And speaking of options, he's tagging in his partner, who has a modicum of big power moves that he can throw out at any given time. But right now, looking for another double suplex, manages to land it, but Marco gets up and tags straight to Kick-Ass. And here we go again, the super kick into the German. And again, Clint Cassidy taking a beating here. And you can hear the fans are loving it. Clint off the ropes, fist drop. The crowd goes mild. Ooh, bumps the ref, but doesn't even pay attention, just moves on. Yeah, goes for a crucifix, but no, ref realizes immediately and has to let it go. Unfortunately, that's got him caught. Jumping neck breaker. Into another cover, but this time the ref was recovering and Clint didn't even give it a chance. Pushed his way out immediately. But there's no way. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna fly, but it's just a sledgehammer. Lariat and a big elbow drop from the big man. Clint may not be hefty, but he's tall. Count up to 6. Oh, that's the move he won the championships with. That could be enough to count out Clint. Oh, no, Kick-Ass is up. I was gonna say that could be enough to count out Kick-Ass. Clint went for a tag, though. Almost, I mean, that would have reset the count, even if Kick-Ass didn't get up in time. I guess he wasn't looking to get the win outside. Headbutt to Marco. Now they're exchanging again, Marco and Trent. Didn't go so well for Trent last time. It doesn't go well for Trent here either. Sent to the corner, Marco. Series of European uppercuts. These are not a common type of strike for Marco Campione, but you gotta expand your repertoire. Huge ripcord front kick. Honestly, I was shocked he didn't go for a pin off of that. That could have been the end. A series of blows knocks him loopy. He gets hit by a running forearm, but gets right back up. Sent to the ropes, back elbow. We're seeing a lot less tags than usual here in this match from both teams. Nice running forearm, but right back up again. The frequent tagging in SOW has been utilized quite a bit, but it seems like they're both trying new strategies here. We'll have to see how it works out. Oh, here comes the Decapitator! That's gonna get our first cut play of the match, and Clint doesn't even try to block it. Clint just sat there and let Kick-Ass break that pin up. Wait a minute! 6-shooter! Into a cover, and there's no way to... Oh, that could have been it, because Kick-Ass was still on cooldown there. But now it's Marco into a cover. And Kick-Ass running interference successfully, but unfortunately doesn't get the 3. Big uppercut from Marco. Kicks the arm and tags in Kick-Ass Sharp. Finally getting the opportunity to get a tag here. And now it's a double suplex of their own. Ooh, some short kicks to the chest from Kick-Ass, but oh, Trent snapping the fingers. That's going to cause some severe damage. He calling for the decapitator. But he's not done. Another one into a super kick. I mean, yeah, that Marco has to break that up. That would have absolutely been the end of the match. Tosses Marco off. Now he's going. Oh, I thought he was going for the tag. Went for the weapon. Might have been a mistake. Maybe he was thinking to use the weapon, but it got caught by Kick-Ass. Oh no, not the chair on the outside. It's all legal, folks. It's all legal, and this might have been Trent Taylor's absolute best. Oh, I was gonna say his best opportunity. Hand given to him, hand delivered by Kick-Ass, and then he rolls in. He placed that spike perfectly for when Kick-Ass followed him in, but Kick-Ass managing to get back up, avoiding any major damage from the spike. And now, here we are, La Aquarita. And it's cinched. Cinched in, cut play is out. This feels like cut play is out. Neither side entered the ring there. Trent Taylor still choosing not to tag out. Drop down into a bulldog choke here. This is not a good position. No, 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 no. The roll over neck breaker known as the natural selection. Goes for a German. Clint flips through, or Kick-Ass flips through. Another snap of the fingers. And curb stomp! And cut play is definitely out. And that is the end of the match. Well, Kick-Ass Sharp known for not feeling much pain, but even he can be knocked out when you stomp his head into the mat. He also received a few decapitators, so, you know, damage just piles on. Well, while I was pulling for Blood Alliance to come through in that match, they at least had a solid showing against the new tag team champions 5 days into their tag title reign. It is very unfortunate that Death Row is holding those belts, but at the very least, it is nice that they're back on TV. Shifting gears here, it seems like we do have some news Hera wants to give us here. Very curious to see what she has to say. Oh, the Grand Prix is coming back. This is the prestigious first event that SOW held alongside the first World Tag 500. Back then we were just doing a few touring dates leading into Rev Your Engines. And of course the finals were at Rev Your Engines 2024 and crowned our inaugural SOW World Heavyweight Champion, Hermes Rhapsodies. And it sounds like this year, 2025's edition, is going to be bigger and better than ever. 16 competitors, 59 total matches, 60 if you count the title shot that the winner earns. That'll be incredible. And it sounds like we're bringing back Make and Model. I'm gonna be on commentary. I'm gonna have to review that with the folks in the back. I was not announced or made aware of that ahead of time, but I'm down. It'll be fun at least. For those of you who are curious, Make and Model is the term we utilize for those touring shows that we did to host the original World Tag 500 as well as the Grand Prix. And if they're going to be bringing those back, that means we might be having 8-person, or I should say 16-person Grand Prix from here on out. And that means SOW might be going back on, well, I mean, we do tour the country as it is, but we might be going back on house show touring dates, which will be fun. All right, well, it also sounds like we have some new rankings coming after SOW World Record. But right now we have to shift gears to our second match of the night, which was originally scheduled to be our first match of the night. Nephthys is taking on the recently graduated from High Gear, Hoshina Kimiko here tonight. Now, of course, later on in the night, we will also have in action our brand new SOW National Heavyweight Champion, Rey de Guerra, issues an open challenge for the National Heavyweight title. Rey de Guerra ended the now historic 238-day reign of Caster Lichten. Caster defended 7 times within that reign, but on his 8th defense attempt, just last Saturday, he lost the title to the Lucha Rey de Guerra. Obviously, we also have new team champions, as we saw just a moment ago in that Eliminator contest. And in other title news, as this match is underway, Nagadomi Ali has officially become the longest reigning SOW World Heavyweight Champion at 159 days. And his number of title defenses is equal to the defenses of Hermes Rhapsodies. They both had 6 defenses in their reigns within that 154 days. 6 successful defenses, I should say. Which means that, I mean, as it stands, Nagadomi has kind of matched and outdone the original champion. Not that I am happy to say that. The women's world title obviously was not defended at Spring Carnival, as the next title defense for that is scheduled to be the main event of World Record. But the women's national championship was defended by Charlie Scene in her second defense in a last women's standing match against rival Nishikizumi. Charlie coming out on top after landing the video kill, knocking Nishi out after what was a very brutal and bloody match. These two in the ring, a slap exchange, with Nephthys coming out on top. One thing you do have to wonder with the fallout of Spring Carnival, not only did ZC Woods fail to claim the world title, but the Moment for Life lost the world tag titles, leaving the entirety of the House of Troubles without gold. Of course, I'm sure we will not be seeing them on the show tonight, but I wonder if they'll disappear again or if we'll be seeing them back here in SOW soon.
5 minutes gone.
Dragon screw leg whip as this match is now 5 minutes in. Been a very dominant performance from Nephthys so far. Kimiko, though, looking to make a comeback here. Big stepping shote, arm walk follow-up, but can't get the submission. It's probably just a bit too early. Not enough arm work done yet. Kimiko follows Nephthys to the outside, having knocked her out. Nephthys, we know, has a very varied and unpredictable style. Ooh, nice drop kick there from Kimiko. It's going to be a lot to adapt to, though. Nephthys, you can see that low stance she takes. Makes it hard to predict where she's going to come from, what angle she's going to attack from. It looks like she might shoot low, but then she goes high. You'll never know for sure. There's a low kick, a couple of shotes to the body, and Kimiko responds with a step-up enzigiri. You hear the clap across the back of Nephthys' head. Nice arm drag takedown there. Series of kicks and blows and then a kick to the body, but German suplex roll through with a huge drop kick. Sends Nephthys down, and Nephthys responds with a Frankensteiner whip. Immediately goes for the cover, only gets a 1. Toss into the ropes. There's that stepping forward shote again. Off the ropes, and we know she likes that hip drop. Belly to belly suplex over the head. I might start calling that the high bloom if she keeps hitting moves like that. Oh, there's a series of shote strikes to the grounded Nephthys. Nephthys not giving up. And the deep root death driver. That could be the end of it right there. No, Nephthys manages to kick out. But she's going to have to wrap this up soon. Taking the big moves like that. I mean, you're not going to be able to kick out of that 2 or 3 times. I mean, twice will probably be enough. Northern Light suplex. But a strong kick out right at 2. Tossed into the corner. Counter with a body slam from Hoshina. Oh, but I was going to say, Hoshina, watch out. Nephthys is back on her feet. It looked like she was waiting. I think Kimiko might have been looking for a DDT, a diving DDT, but wasn't able to land it as Nephthys countered with that drop kick. Huge slap, but Nephthys gets back up, step up enzigiri shining style. Almost gets the 3 off of that. Big slap. Ooh, German, but a counter, another drop kick right to the chin. Code breaker. That could do it. After the deep death driver from earlier, but no, a strong kick out there from Nephthys. And that was a quick cover too from Kimiko off the ropes. Tame the Nile! 1, 2, 3. Wow. I mean, Nephthys realized she was running out of time, running out of steam. She had to put it away, and she put it away with impunity. Tame the Nile spinning cutter. It seems like she has something to say, though. Shinya Kimiko has been ushered out of the ring. I have a feeling I know where this might be going, just based on what she's talking about at the moment. She's gonna mention how Hikari come down from Glory to cause some trouble, right? Huh? Okay, but maybe I was wrong. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, maybe I actually do know where she's. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. See, I was thinking of this from an angle of, you know, I thought we were about to set up a mini war with Glory, like Nephthys maybe siding with Bia against Hikari and some other invaders, but it seems she's actually a little more offended by the comments Bia has made about Glory. Which I can't say I'm too surprised. I mean, a lot of the women who have come from Glory were picked up there and got their entire careers there. So it's hard not to feel appreciation for the place that gave you everything you have. Some clarifications on some things that Bia has said lately, dispelling some mistruths, we'll say, that Bia has given. Not that I think really that many people believed her to begin with. It's always good to have a third-hand account, though, that will clarify. And these are good points. I mean, yeah, why isn't Bia here today? Why wasn't she here last week? If she's supposed to be on TV all the time. From what I can tell, nothing with Bia has really changed. She's the same person she was before she won the title and while she held the title. The only difference is she doesn't have a title. And doesn't really have any power in this company anymore either. Oh, that'll be fun. Nephthys versus Bia Quinn next week. I hope Hera makes that official soon. Well, that was an interesting conversation that Oxley and FTL had backstage, but for now, I do have some unfortunate news I need to go over that pertains to this match. This upcoming match is Damian Oxley versus Kurata Hideaki, and this match has come about because Kurata has been pushed back into the singles division as on Saturday 2 weeks ago in a match against Meat. Judas Magnus suffered an unfortunate injury, a rotator cuff tear, which will be leaving him out of action for quite some time. Of course, that does mean we will get to see in singles competition once again the Blazing Lion, Kurata Hideaki. But I would like to use this moment to also go over another injury that we had an update on. Dia Keaton, last week on Ignition, took a brutal bump from the ultraviolence of Do Hyun and has suffered a ruptured disc. She'll be out for at least 6 to What is going on? 6 to 12 weeks is what I was going to say. This is... Where's Kurata? And why are these assholes coming out here? God, I should have known nothing would change with this group. I know they have beef with Oxley, but they won the 8-man tag. Why are they coming out here and interfering in a matchup? Oh, I'm getting tired of this, man. I don't know how much more I can take. It's every week with these people. Yeah, of course, they're going straight for Oxley. Oxley at least looked ready for them. I'm getting some updates from backstage. It seems that, unfortunately, Kurata Hideaki is now currently indisposed. But you can guess who was the cause of that. Looks like we will have some assistance for Damian Oxley here, though, as FTL is making his way to the ring. What the hell? Oh, you've got to be kidding me! What? No way! Come on! They were attacking you a week ago! Why are you on their side? Okay, that has to be some backup for Oxley. We need to even this shit out. Now. Come on. Oh, I'm so sick of watching Death Row every week, week in and week out, just attacking and abusing everyone on the roster. It seems like FTL's back with them, but thankfully we've got Hera out here to put an end to this. I mean, she probably just got back to her desk, was sat down, was watching the matches from her screen back there, and immediately had to come back out to deal with some more bull. All right, well, I mean, maybe we'll get something settled here. Well, we've got the ring cleared outside of the competitors, and, I mean, you saw them in each other's face. There was no waiting. As soon as that bell rang, they were after each other. Damian Oxley choosing to stay behind and support his stablemates until thy kingdom come, as they take on Last Will of Death Row. Isaiah Johnston and Elijah Lee starting this match. Elijah pretty much heavy outclassed, like hyper outclassed in this match weight-wise. Tag from Johnston to Bratton. This is more Lee's speed. While he's fought some super heavyweights before, he's never really had a good time with any of them. Just taunting Lee. Lee just taunting Osaya, I should say. But Osaya doesn't take the bait, gets back in the ring. Very smart of him, not willing to risk a count out here. I'm sure that Last Will are looking to just get out of this match fast. So if they really want to do that, I don't know why they don't just go in and get themselves DQ'd with a weapon strike. Or walk out. If they don't want to lose, they would take a draw, but they don't want to take a loss. I guess they want to stay in the contention for the tag titles in case somehow Clint and Trent lose them quickly. I say somehow because, I mean, they just beat the guys who beat our initial tag team champions. It's really hard to imagine a team that could take out Death Row right now. Because it was hard to imagine a team that could take out Moment for Life. I think our only hope really would be Mars and Suave. But they've beaten, at least for one fall, to reset the bracket. They've beaten Death Row before.
5 minutes gone.
So it's fully possible they could do it a second time. As for the match currently ongoing in the ring, Till Thy Kingdom Come, of course, the Outbacks here representing Till Thy Kingdom Come, I should say, came out here to support and help Damian Oxley against the trio of Last Will and FTL. And one thing Hera said before she left is that FTL has earned himself a match against Damian Oxley, whether he wanted it or not. And it's going to be up to him to decide when that is, but that if he doesn't pick a time that is relatively soon, Hera is going to make that match herself for whenever she wants it to be. Big European uppercut there to finish that off.
1.
Back elbow as the two heavyweights of each team are now facing off. One thing that I'm realizing now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think FTL has made it onto very many pay-per-views. I mean, he was on Autumn Draft, obviously, against Ryan Richardson. He was on, oh my god, the count's up to 8. It's up to 9 now, but Dakari just barely makes it in. I got a little distracted by how high the count got. Lost my train of thought, but I think I was recounting FTL's pay-per-view appearances. Outside of his match against Ryan Richardson in Autumn Draft, I don't think he's appeared in any kind of singles match at a pay-per-view. In fact, I'm pretty sure his only pay-per-view appearance in all of Season 2 was that 8-man grudge match where he teamed up with Aaron, Damian, and Meiji, and it seems like that I wouldn't say brotherhood or anything along that lines, but temporary truce between FTL and Damian Oxley is long over. At least in FTL's mind. And after his actions tonight, I can't imagine Damian Oxley is of a different mind at all. Tossed Elijah into the corner, running Shote. Here we go with another one. Is he going to go for the trifecta? Boom! He lands it. Well, Elijah Lee is not in a good position here. Lifted up, German suplex. That was at the ropes, but Dakari stepped in anyways. And because he stepped in, so did Aussie Broughton. Whoa! Big lift there from Elijah Lee. Had to take a lot out of him to lift up Osiah Johnston like that. No way. Oh my god, no! No way! What the hell? I mean, you can tell from that pin. He is not doing hot right now. After lifting that man up 3 separate times. Diving code breaker into a cover. And Elijah's just on the mat. He's back up, but he is clearly not having a good time. Oh my God. And yet he keeps going. Death Valley Driver comes back in the ring. He's on fire. I said he wasn't having a good time because of all the heavy lifting he did, but shoot, maybe the pain's just making him stronger as he manages another big lift. Dakari off the ropes, but no follow-up there. Now Elijah sent back into the corner. Some more slaps to the chest, sent him to the center, but not going to go for anything off of that. Just taking a moment to breathe. Ooh, massive slap from Osaya, but Elijah just fighting back. Osaya's looking pissed off, but Elijah ducks the punch and enziguris him in the back of the head. Now he's tagging out. Finally got the opportunity, and that is not going to do good for that back. Yeah, you can see Elijah, he was feeling the effects. Massive step up enziguri there from the big boy as he picks up Dakari, folds over with the power bomb. But it's not enough. Dakari survives it and kicks out. Hits a Uranagi backbreaker. Sends Osaya to the corner, but Osaya counters with a lift into a side slam. A big roar from the big man. Picks him up. Backbreaker uproot style. Now he tags back in Elijah Lee. And a tag to Aussie Bratton. Crash from down under! Oh, but he couldn't get the cover in time. If he had managed that, that could have been the end of the match. A jumping arm breaker. Now Elijah, another step up enziguri there. He's set up in the corner looking for that T800 reversing soul butt. And there it is, T800. But Aussie gets right back up. Sends him to the ropes. Swing for a spinning back kick blocked by Elijah, but he goes for it again, lands it this time. And a neck breaker, swing out neck breaker. Elijah's the first up. Now it's Aussie tossed into the ropes. Elijah with a soul butt of his own, another soul butt this time to the front. High angle schoolboy, but the ropes right there. Solid cover off of what looked to be a screw style, leg hook screw style suplex. And this is one of Aussie's favorite moves. Lifting him up by the arm, drop him down, leg drop into a leg press stretch. And now Elijah tagging out because the big man's tagged in. He doesn't really want to deal with that super heavyweight anymore. At least if he can avoid it. You can hear the crowd is into it for an impromptu match here on Ignition. This really is going crazy. Pop up power bomb! And he's not done, he's looking for more. Off the ropes, big lariat. 1, 2, no, he kicks out. Osaya Johnston survives, hits a code breaker. 1, 2, through, no. Dakari now kicking out. And Dakari's fighting to keep Osaya from tagging out to Aussie. Huge European uppercut sends the Ripper down to the mat. Here we go again with some more uppercuts. Back down to the mat he goes. Oh, that moment of looking for the tag, but wait! Osai's not ready for the tag himself. A Pele kick to the chin off of that arm grip. Jesus Christ, the lifting power that Elijah has when he needs it. If these two weren't part of the most despicable man's group I've ever met, I would absolutely adore watching them wrestle.
1, 2.
And Elijah's now back in the ring. Here we go, another exchange, this time between Elijah and Aussie. Elijah talking some crap. Enziguri. Aussie's back up. Super kick. That could do it. 1, 2, and it does. Yeah, Elijah, he was impressing in that match, but he could not hold out for the whole showing. Well, it sounds like Caster is ready to go for the world title. I can't say that I'm too surprised that he's choosing to stick to his word and not challenge Rey de Guerra to win back the SOW National Heavyweight Championship. Especially given how good of a run he went on with that title. Even I would say that it's probably time to move on and go for the top gold here in SOW. And speaking of men who want to go for that top gold, this man right here has been wanting to be the SOW World Heavyweight Champion ever since his first day here at Straightaway when he entered the Final 20 Circuit Battle Royale. The Dragon Slayer Ryan Richardson, and he's set to take on a hell of an opponent representing Disruption. This is a rare singles appearance, or I should say, will imagine is a rare singles appearance for Nathan Fisk. Big Papa in the house. So Ryan Richardson definitely looking for a way to come back and get back up the rankings, get back at a title shot. He wants to be challenging for the gold at world record. He wants to be winning the gold at world record, I'm sure. And this is a step to get there. He's wrestled a lot of the higher level talents here in SOW already. And one of the only ones he hasn't faced in a singles match, at least recently, is the previous challenger for the world title, ZC Woods. But there are so many opponents he hasn't faced at all, just like Nathan Fisk here. I'm sure he handpicked this match with Hera. But going back for just a moment to Caster, he did announce at the end of that interview he is going to be the first competitor confirmed for the Grand Prix. And I can inform you all that there will be more competitors announced on Twitter as things go forward. The Grand Prix in its totality will be revealed well ahead of world record. And as Hera mentioned, there are going to be a grand total of 59 matches in this year's Summer Grand Prix. 16 total competitors, 7 rounds, 8 matches per round, and then you have the semifinals and the finals to round it out to 59. And to get to that 60th match, you got to have the winner challenge for the world title at Burnout. Of course, this all only starts after world record, which we are currently on the road to. We know the main event, but there's a lot of matches left on the card open for the taking. One teaser earlier tonight, it sounded like Kevin Daniels has set up Aaron Payne's opponent at world record already. Presuming Aaron Payne is still the Ignition champion come world record, he will have to defend that Ignition championship at least once before world record. Otherwise, he will not be allowed to retain it ahead of the pay-per-view. Instead, it will become a vacant championship. Likely with a new champion being crowned at world record. Of course, Death Row will likely also have, if they don't lose an eliminator sometime soon, they'll likely have their first title defense at world record as well. And I'm sure Charlie Scene will be on the show. I mean, all of the titles will be defended. I can't imagine Charlie risking losing her belt ahead of the biggest show of Season 2 so far. One of SOW's top 2 flagship shows of any season. Very curious to know exactly what matches will round out the full card, as Ryan Richardson is really setting things up here. Double drop kick in the corner, but it's just looking to keep on the pressure, not going for any major maneuvers off of that setup, and Nathan Fisk's making him pay for it. Big stomp to the chest, kicked him away. Now a corner lariat crushing Ryan down to the mat. Nathan Fisk with that heavy power style. Very little technical wrestling, a lot of slams and throws. But here Ryan comes in with this triangle choke elbow combination that he's used to good effect in the past. Nathan, however, shrugging it off, delivering a massive knee lift to the gut, off the ropes. Big boot stomps Ryan down and off the rope senton. But Ryan catches a butterfly suplex. And some stiff elbows as the follow-up. And now the cattle mutilation's locked in. The damage that all is going to do to the arms. It's going to heavily reduce the lifting power of Nathan Fisk. And while he might still be able to get Ryan up, bringing him back down is going to be a lot harder than it used to be. Oh, but he's saying that his arms are fine. Oh my God, it's the jackknife! 1, 2, no! I thought that was it. That jackknife powerbomb takes out a lot. But Ryan showing that tenacity, once again, the tenacity to let him go toe-to-toe with the unmatched ace. Just a couple weeks back on Ignition Formula. And the fans are getting into this. Ryan sent to the corner, but reverses. And now he sends Nathan into the corner, series of chops. Nathan fights off back elbow, lariat. No way, not again. Jackknife! But these cocky covers are not going to do it. You're not going to be able to get the 3 off of a pin like that. And now they're going back and forth, these big kicks. Goes behind, German suplex. Dropping Nathan down. Ooh, went for a backdrop. Nathan countered with an elbow. And another back elbow knee lift combination. Now he's caught him in a bear hug, trying to squeeze the breath out of Ryan's lungs. Ryan switches behind again, tosses him to the ropes, rolling elbow. Ryan now sent into the corner. Oh no. Oh, I've seen this positioning from Nathan before, but Ryan counters, headlock, and a quick shot to the legs there as Ryan goes up top, and he's stalking, drop kick. Oh, but Nathan picks him up, and there's that side slam into a cover. Holding Ryan's shoulder down, but Ryan slips the other one up, manages to break free. Strong knee lift to the body. Ryan catches him, tosses him to the ropes. Swings through, and a turning arm breaker. Now he set him up, burning lariat into the cover. 1, 2, kick out. Strong series of chops from Ryan Richardson. Double knees to the arm. Counter there from Nathan. Sitting out hangman style neck breaker there. Ryan slips behind, German suplex. Nathan lands rough on the shoulders, but he manages to get back up still. Ryan's staying down a lot more of these big power bombs, causing him some trouble. Power bomb knuckle arrow combination. Wasn't even looking for the pin, was looking around a knockout, I think, there. Series of strong kicks to the chest. Another punch combination from Nathan. Picks him up. Screw bomb. Now off the ropes. Boost Psycho! Into the cover. 1, 2, but Nathan kicks out strong at 2. These men are showing a hefty amount of resilience here. And there is that power slam. 1, 2, no. Tossing the ropes, off the ropes again. Looks for a suplex, got countered, sends it back to the ropes. This time arm drag, arm bar. Weaken the power, work the arms. But gets pulled over after a bit of a struggle. And now Ryan's delivering some more vicious chops to Nathan Fisk. But Nathan responds with a back elbow, turnaround punch. 20 minutes gone. This is a 30-minute time limit matchup. And I mean, right now it doesn't look like these two are slowing down. Except for Nathan running out of breath for a moment. Oh, here we go. A third power slam. But this time Ryan realizes he's right at the ropes. While he might not have been able to kick out, he got the rope break. Ooh, nice kick counter from Nathan. But Ryan with a bulldog and a burning lariat for the cover. 1, 2. How is Nathan still kicking out? Ryan's with a small package, but Nathan gets free again. And there's that hangman style neck breaker drop. Ryan picks him up. Orange crush. Nathan is still alive. Oh my God, the thunder fire! And Ryan stacked too high, no ropes, but he kicks out. Butterfly suplex. Off the ropes. Big boot. But Nathan Fisk, he's not done. He's not looking for a cover now. The Thunder Fire couldn't put Ryan away, and now he's not sure what will. Oh, here comes the drop kicks. Ryan could be looking to end it. Nathan's in the center of the ring, and he's making the call for the final burning lariat. Cover. 1, 2. That does it. Both of these men survived onslaughts from one another, but the final burning lariat puts it away. Well, that was quite the discussion between Aiko and Lilith. Lilith talking about she's been waiting for the right time to come up. It seems like she now is. She's looking to take Aiko down from her pedestal. I mean, Aiko, as Lilith mentioned, still undefeated here in SOW so far. But right now we are going to have to shift gears because it is time for tonight's main event. The SOW National Heavyweight Open Challenge. A series that Rey de Guerra is starting because he wants to get to that world title cash-in. And that is a hell of an opponent to have. It is a new champion, which means that the -5 additional reduction will not apply here. As unbounded Jay Wukong looks to take on Rey de Guerra in this open challenge. This is not either man's first main event. Both have main evented in Jumpstart elimination matches before. Jay Wukong having won a Jumpstart elimination in the past. In fact, it was actually the most recent one and currently holding the record for most eliminations. The unbounded one challenges for the National Heavyweight title, held by Rey de Guerra.
Fight.
All right, we're getting underway. We start with a lock-up headlock, quickly taking him down, looking for a quick cover there with a crucifix, gets a 1 off of it. Big spine buster. And now he's picked him up. He was looking for that K-bomb off the rip. Nice dodge from both men there. Looking for that K-bomb again, but Rey not going to let it happen. Elbowing his way free. There we go, toss him around, but nice shoulder tackle block from Jay Wukong there. Rey's looking to fly, Wukong's not letting it happen, but Rey ducks under Jay's elbow butt attempt there as he picks him up. Headlock. Looking for a wrist lock now, steps over, grabs the other arm. A butterfly lock of sorts. Flips around, sends him off the ropes. Ducks under, wheel kick, but gets dodged into a standing shooting star press, but kicks out immediately. And now we got an exchange of blows. They're dragging Jay Wukong away from the ropes, lifts him up. And Wukong body slam, picks Rey back up. Rey tossing Wukong to the outside. But he's not looking for a moment to breathe. Off the top rope, Hurricane Rana. Won't get the pin off of it, but you'll get a good bit of damage in. But Wukong, almost unfazed, hammers to Rey's chest. And Rey immediately goes back inside the ring. Does not want to take too many moves on the outside there. Wukong was looking for another power bomb. Ooh, Rey going for a cover, but Wukong forces his way out before Rey can even complete the cover. Walk through suplex. You gotta wonder just how this match is gonna go. Off the ropes, Rey slips under. Back soul butt. Nice knee to the gut blocking. But Wukong sends him off the ropes and there lands the back elbow. Rey gets right back up, tries to lift Wukong, but gets caught. Wukong too heavy to be picked up by Rey de Guerra. And now Rey actually taking a moment to breathe. As Wukong slips back into the ring, picks him up, body slam, sends him to the corner. And he goes, ooh, for a running splash in the corner, but Rey dodges out, sends him off the ropes, drop kick, landing his first big move there. And immediately sends Jay right back to the outside. Rey, it looks like he might be stalking, but he seems indecisive. He doesn't really want to, he doesn't want to go back on the outside where Jay Wukong can slam him around. Again, the padding out there very thin. Nice Frankensteiner whip there from Rey de Guerra. Oh, he needs to stop going for those power slams or body slams that he's trying to go for. They're not working out for him here. Big splash in the corner. Wukong gets it, but Rey immediately reverses, tossing him out of the ring. Again, Rey looking to slow Wukong's roll a lot. Every time Wukong looks to pick up some steam, Rey tosses him out of the ring. Back to the ropes. Dodges, drop kick. Wukong down to the mat, but he gets up first. You can see that Rey's probably feeling the effects of that match with Caster. Caster did a lot in that match to Rey. Even though it was 5 days ago, he's clearly not fully recovered, but he manages to slip under Wukong's attempt there and counters with a drop kick. Series of shoulder butts. Now Rey's up top. Diving knee drop. Picks Wukong up, drop kick to the back of the head. And now he's trapped the legs, going for some kicks to the side. We're 10 minutes in to this SOW National Heavyweight Open Challenge. Jay Wukong lost some breath, but oh, come on, Rey. You've got to learn by the third time. You can't lift this man. Sends him off the top. Ducks under the back elbow again. And there's that walk-through suplex. Wukong hoping to take a moment to catch his breath, but Jay's back up, or Rey's back up. Tosses Wukong into the corner. He manages to get him up on the top rope, but can he lift him off? He can! Superplex to the big man! Oh my God! Wukong sits up, catches Rey by the throat. Boom! Choke slam. And Wukong managing to get a little time to recover. And Rey's not going to try to pick him up this time. Here he goes, Frankensteiner. Wukong set up in the middle. And Rey's telling him, get up. Drop kick to the chest. Now we've got an exchange here of chops from Jay Wukong, kicks from Rey de Guerra. Jesus, what a chop there. Super kick. Sends him back to the corner. Rolls through for a pin. Only a 2. Now it's Wukong setting Rey up in the corner, but his breath, he can't keep it up very much. Oh my God, he's going for the pounce! But Rey back up! Wukong still gassed, but managing to fight Rey off. Every time Rey goes for anything, Rey this time, wily enough, and he's tuning the band up. He's looking for some sweet chin music. Deep cover 1, 2, no. Jay Wukong stays alive in this match. And he's managing to catch his breath, finally. It's actually the one thing you never want Wukong to do if you're facing him. When you see him gassed, you need to keep the pressure on. If he catches his breath, it could be over. And there is that big back elbow as Wukong is looking to finish this match. But Rey with a Hurricane Rana counter almost gets it. The crowd does not want to see Rey de Guerra lose his title here. You can hear them cheering this whole match. Jay Wukong, big back fist. The crowd loves Jay Wukong too, but Rey, it was a Cinderella story that led to him winning this belt. And nobody wants to see him lose it right away. Massive back fist again into a cover. But Rey stays alive, keeps the match alive, keeps the title around his waist. Super kick for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Rey takes it. Neither man was able to land their massive finishers. It came down to a strike. You know that means that Rey and Jay will have to run that back again at some point. But for now, El Rey de Guerra remains your national heavyweight champion in a very nice first defense. And of course, that will be all for Ignition tonight. As always, I am your lead analyst, Devil D, and I am signing off.